easier. Okay. Files and remount and clean this and see how it works. 320 works good. 400 with the left-hander because your arrows you'll shoot on. I don't know. You are watching Riverbend Longbows Outdoors. Testing, 1, 2. Hey folks, Ray here, Riverbend Longbows Outdoors. Today we're back in the shop making stuff. Today we're going to build a archer's thumb ring out of a copper fitting. This is a 1 inch to 3/4 reducer because my thumbs are big and fat, but something different. Been doing this a long time. Time to switch it up a little bit, so stick around. Let's do this. A few things you might going to need is of course a reducer, a hacksaw, maybe a small set of files, some emery cloth or fine sandpaper. I brought out the Dremel tool just in case because I have it, and possibly a good vise or anvil we can beat on, which I'll have to get out the big one for that so we can shape it a little bit, but let's get started. So first what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the big part for my thumb to go into, and we're going to cut this at an angle so it's kind of like a half moon shape. So I'm going to give myself a reference point on this back side just to kind of eyeball it, and then we'll get it in the vise and get her cut. So that's all I need. Let's do it. I'm just gonna get this kind of locked in place as tight as possible. I'm just gonna come in at an angle and get cut. One tip is when you put your hacksaw blade in is have the teeth aiming back towards you. You have more control of the cut. It's easier. And a new blade helps. There we go. That will get a little warm as you cut. Alright, so now we've got the general shape. See, this will go in, and that'll hold the string, but we got some work to do yet. Clean that up. Might have to open this up. I might even have to split it so it opens up more to get around my finger. I'm not sure yet, but stick around. I think before we do anything else, the ring doesn't need to be this wide as far, so I'm going to come in about a 3/8 down from the cut. We're going to cut that part off, and that way it's easier to manipulate it around the knuckle. Alright, so that's what we got. Of course these are going to have sharp, jagged edges. Then we got a ring for something else maybe later. Anywho, and that could actually be used for an archer's ring. That's all you really need though. Okay. So I think what I'm going to do, since I already have it, is my table sander. I'm going to go ahead and shape it with that, but some files. Copper is really easy to shape. You can shape it out with some files, smooth it up, but I'm going to go ahead and rough it out on my sander and keep going. Alright, we're getting close. That's actually going to fit me pretty good, I think. But go ahead and take my files and remount and clean this and just round everything off real nice and neat, and see how it works. What I've got some really fine mill files. I'm going to start with the flat and see how that goes down. Then I might have to switch over to a round. Then I got some 320 grit paper. 400 might be handy too to really polish it out when we're done. really get all those rough edges worked out. That would hurt. Another option for you as well is, some people probably don't have thumbs as big and bulky as mine, so maybe a piece of 3/4 copper, just a piece of tubing. It doesn't have to be a reducer necessarily. I just thought this would be a good idea for my big goofy thumbs. So, play around with it. I don't even know if this is going to work yet. We're hoping. Alright, so to put it on, go in, turn it. But as you can see, my thumb doesn't quite fit down in there, or you probably can't see it, but so I think it's getting pretty close. I might have to open this up just a little bit more for me so my thumb fits in there more comfortably, but dang close. I guess I should probably share, for those of you who have no idea what I'm even doing, the archer's ring were dated back, clear back the Asia Neolithic period, and primarily for horse archers, so it's easier to pull your arrow out, load it, and you shoot on the opposite side. So I'd shoot my arrow on the opposite side of the bow than the right side. So you can load it up, load it, and they use this for more like a mechanical release basically, or protect the thumb. And there's different techniques you can use. I'm anxious to try it out, so that's that. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to the sander and try to sand out a little bit more of this so my thumb will lay in there a little flatter. So let's do it. Alright, so now as you can tell, I've kind of taken out some of that dip. I gotta let it cool down a minute, then we'll file it out, try it out. So now I'm going to take my sandpaper, and these are quarter sheets, and you fold those in half, and then you can slip those into each other. It makes a nice, where you can hold on to it, and I'm going to roll it, and then I can get down in the ring and really smooth it up. We can really get those edges nice and smooth so we have no injuries. Polish those up real nice. 320 works good. 400 might even be better for copper. Oh no, that's getting nice and smooth. We'll just clean all our edges up. Alright, so let's try it out. Put it on like that, then you turn it. I think that might be getting close. Still would like to get that in there a little bit more, but don't know. Never done this before. I might actually, I don't know, I haven't decided. I decided I'm going to take the vise and try to squish it this way just a little bit, kind of like a little cold forging, see what happens. That really didn't do much. A little bit. Oh, that's better. Okay. Alright, I think I'm going to finish cleaning this up a little bit and then we'll try it. I think, really you could take out more of this side and flatten this, because the old school style had more of this, was more tapered. So this actually stuck out. But this is a journey for all of us. Tell you what, if I like this and it's something new for me, I have some pronghorn horn. Make a really cool thumb ring. Leather makes a good one too, I guess, which those would be really easy to make. Maybe we'll make that on the next video. We'll see. I'm going to have to use my boy's bow. It's a left-hander, because your arrows you'll shoot on the other side. It's complicated. Not really, but it is. Alright, so basically the principle of this is the old archers used to have side quivers, so it was easier to come in, load your arrow, and then it was ready. This is going to be awkward because I've never done this before. And then that holds your string, and the pressure keeps the arrow from falling out. It's going to be weird, folks. Yeah, it's going to be weird. Let's do it. Missed the target. Awkward. I don't know. See the advantages of that. Very, very different. Yeah. Well, anyway, we're going to work on that, but that's how you make one. I think I'm going to modify it a little bit and open that up some more, make it fit my thumb more comfortably, but I'm going to keep training with that. Hope you enjoyed it. Time out. I have since modified it after filming that. I've created it more of a divot for my knuckle to be more comfortable. I took a section out and sanded that so it's a little bit tighter, so I'm anxious to try that. So goof around with it. Hope this helps. Now we'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching. Much better.